evil has always existed.
Detective, to understand this killer, you must reach the ecstatic.
You are an odd little bird for a nun. Something is after us.
Go!
People want evil.
We need to catch this monster.
Nobody ever said we want evil.
No! And meanwhile, we started saying we wanted cynicism, but we don't want evil.
No.
The star-studded lineup includes Niecy Nash-Betts, Leslie Manville, Travis Kelce, yes.
That Travis Kelce.
And Courtney B. Vance.
And Vance got his start on the stage at the Yale Repertory Theater before bringing the play Fences to Broadway. From there, his career exploded. You now know him for his roles in The Hunt for Red October, Law and Order, Criminal Intent, The People vs. O.J. Simpson. We can go on and on and on, but we would run out of time for the segment.
That's right. So please welcome to New York Living Emmy and Tony Award-winning actor Courtney B. Vance. There he is.
Hey, everybody.
What's up?
Looking
How are
gorgeous
you?
and smart.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome. Good to see you.
Good, thank you.
You know it's not comfy, so just
Don't sit down with the expectation of something giving.
There's nothing to give.
There's no
It's
expectation.
just like,
You sit
oh,
down. Just sit
wait,
down.
that's it? That's all?
Just sit down.
Yeah, that's all it's got.
That's it. How you
How are
feeling?
you?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
On this uncomfortable couch. I'm going to take a drink.
Take us. That is our finest water from the East River, so you'll be fine. But we're drinking the same thing, so.
Yeah.
You haven't drank anything?
Oh no,
I've got the Hudson.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. You're keeping busy these days.
I'm a busy man. I am. I've got twins in college now, so.
Congratulations. Okay.
Very
Yes.
nice.
We're gonna get to the empty nest or the myth about being an empty nester in a
Yeah.
little bit, because we want to talk about this new role, Ryan Murphy.
Yes.
So when he calls you, are you like yes, or are you like ugh?
No, it was both, but it was a little because he didn't really. He said, Courtney, it's not really all written yet. I'm still evolving it.
Really?
But I want you aboard. Okay. And I said, okay. When you call me, I'm going to trust you. I trust you. But I had to let the other project that I was going to do let them know. So
Okay.
because when he calls, because I know that his projects are complete experiences.
Yeah.
He has the best of the best of the actors and the directors and the crew and the costume. So we were at the premiere a couple nights ago, and it's such a complete experience.
Wow. Yeah.
Very, very pleased and proud.
And one of the things about him over the years that we've come to notice, like he uses everyday life occurrences and making them eerily grotesque. Do we get to see that in this show?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you.
Because I'll tell you, the trailer is 2 minutes and 39 seconds. I've never had a trailer that scared me as much as that trailer. We liken it more like to a thriller.
Yeah.
As opposed to horror, but it is a thriller, and our family life is pretty horrific as well.
Tell folks who you play.
I play. I'm a philosophy professor. I play Niecy Nash's husband, and we have a daughter, Miss Raven, who is. Everybody's dealing with something. I'm dealing with a little sexual addiction. Niecy is alcoholic.
That's a great family dynamic right there.
It's very rich.
It is.
And our daughter's dealing with a little eating disorder.
Oh wow!
That's Ryan Murphy.
Yeah.
There you go.
So there's horror situations at home and abroad. So yes.
Yeah, but you know what? There is an exact family like that across the lower 48 somewhere.
Yes.
So he's on
think in
something.
every state.
It's a wonderful opportunity for us to begin after the show gets going on to talk about those things.
Right.
So we were talking about all the awards that
Mental
you've had,
wellness,
Emmys, Tonys, you've been on Broadway, you've done movies, comedy, different genres. Do you have a favorite?
Nope.
Is it like picking which one of the twins you?
It really is about it's great storytelling, and At this point, we want to be with. I want to be in we meaning my wife and I and our company, Vance Productions. We want to tell great stories with great people. So,
Period. Full stop.
yeah.
We also had that photo up of Fences, of course, that you were with in that production. You acted opposite James Earl Jones.
Yes.
What kind of impact did he have on you?
Complete. I was a newbie. I didn't know anything about stage screen. I didn't know upstage from downstage, and the most difficult thing working, being chosen to work with him in school was I didn't know what to call him. Everyone was calling him Jimmy and James Earl, and I can't do that. I just called him. And in the play, my character, the father, James Earl, was forced and made his son call him Sir. So that's what I called him.
You called him Sir?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes,
When's the last time you spoke with him?
About 4 months ago, I went up and he was during COVID and all. His son Flynn Earl, for the last 15 years has been his his valet. He's taking good care of him. He and his wife Lorena. Okay. So I went up and hung with them, and he said, "Courtney, I feel so they got me in such a bubble here. I think I'm going to live to 100." I said, "All right, Jimmy. All right. I know you will."
Oh my goodness, such wonderful memories.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier that your twins are in their first year of college. Of course, these are the twins you share with your wife, Angela Bassett.
Yes.
Are you adjusting, or how are you adjusting?
We did that thing. We spent a lot of time and effort into getting them, bringing them along, and then starting to pull back and letting them go for 2 weeks to camps and down in in Texas, and going to Boston Conservatory of Music, Berklee School of Music, and just so in the last their summer before college, they were basically gone the whole summer.
They were gone, so it was an easier transition.
Yeah, which is not to say it's still not difficult for all of us. There's a transition for
for everybody.
For everybody.
You know this very well.
But it could be very. If we don't do that, if we hadn't done that, it would have been because when I went to college, I'd never been away from home.
So you went boom, boom.
Yeah, it was very difficult for me.
Well, beautiful family.
Beautiful family.
And the show looks fascinating.
Can't wait for you all to see it.
I know. Neither can I.
2 episodes tonight, and I want to thank Pix 11 for airing 61st Street.
Excuse
the second
us.
season
Look at
of
that.
61st Street. So,
oh my gosh.
We're
here for you.
Thank you.
Courtney B. Vance, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh my
So
gosh.
Grotesquerie, by the way, does premiere tonight, as you mentioned, 10 p.m. Streams the next day on Hulu. 2 episodes tonight, you mentioned?
FX.
FX.
In the house.
There it is.
Full
There
effect.
it is.
I think they just celebrated a big anniversary, wedding anniversary. Him and
Is that right?
Yeah.
I love
They've
them.
been around for decades now.
They don't look it.
No, they don't. They met in school in the 80s.
Look at that.
And then got married about 8 or 9 years later.
I love that.
Yeah.
He was
awesome.
a great guest.
Yeah, he was.